Hello. So basically, there was a question on Quora that was asking what all of Naruto's forms were, and I thought about it for a bit, and I realized there was a crap ton of them, like a retarded amount. Anyway, let's get into the video where we will be talking about all of Naruto's forms that I could come up with or remember. Anyway, so first off, we have base Naruto, which includes Kid Naruto from the original series, Teen Naruto from Shippuden, and then 19 or 20-year-old Naruto from the last, and adult Naruto from Boruto. After this, we have the initial Jinchuriki forms, which is where Naruto has a red cloak, or not really a red cloak, it's just kind of red chakra that's flowing out of him with or without red slitted eyes. It also includes where Naruto just has slitted eyes. These are usually red, but in the fight with Kakazu, they were blue. As a side note, he can still use this form as an adult, but he has like much more control over it. Following, we have the version 1 Jinchuriki cloaks. And these forms, Naruto is shrouded by the Kyuubi's red chakra, and it is an actual cloak this time. The chakra is see-through and seems to be bubbly. The B1 Jinchuriki cloaks include a 1-tails version, a 2-tails version, a 3-tails version, and a 4-tails version. Naruto used these forms in his fight with Sasuke at the Valley of the End, the first one, in his fight with Deidara, during the Kazekage rescue arc, his fight with Orochimaru at the bridge, and during his time training with Jiraiya. In his 4-tails version, he was able to seriously injure Jiraiya while training and left a massive gash on his chest. Like, this thing was huge. After the V1 cloaks comes the version 2 Jinchuriki cloaks, which are comprised of a 4-tails version, a 5-tails version, a 6-tails version, and a 7-tails version. A few downsides to the version 2 cloak are Naruto losing all rational thoughts, and he basically just goes berserk. He also has his skin peeled off because of the corrosive chakra, and he comes closer to releasing the 9 tails with every single tail. In the 6 and 7 tails versions, Naruto gains fox bones around the cloak, showing his gradual transformation into the Kyuubi. The version 2 cloaks were most notably used in Naruto's fight with Pain and with Orochimaru on the bridge. During his fight with Pain, Naruto is trapped in a Shibaku Tensei and comes very close to releasing the Kyuubi, with him pulling the seal somewhat off, like just the corner of it. This causes Naruto to break out of Shibaku Tensei in a form that is basically the Kyuubi with no fur and version 2 tails. This is short though because Minato then arrives, stops Naruto, and fixes the seal. Before the war, Naruto goes and trains with Killer Bee to master the Kyuubi chakra, and the result is KCM1. KCM1 increases Naruto's speed way more than the version 2 cloaks, and increases it enough to match and even outpace the 4th Raikage at one point. And the 4th Raikage says he is the fastest shinobi alive after Minato died. And while fighting Obito and trying to save the tailed beast, Naruto teams up with Kurama and accesses KCM2, which is an improved version of KCM1. KCM2 is substantially stronger than KCM1 and looks a bit different. It has a cloak that looks pretty badass. I like how it looks. I like it a lot better than how KCM1 looks. With KCM2, Naruto is also able to manifest a Kurama avatar around him, which protects him from attacks, and he is also able to shoot Bijudamas from its mouth, and it is kind of acts like a mech suit. It's it's basically Naruto's equivalent to a Susanoo, but it looks like Kurama. Jumping back a little, Naruto is also able to use Senjutsu in the form of the Toad Sage mode, which he learned on Mount Myoboku. This greatly increases his speed, strength, durability, and sensory skills. When he was going to join the war, he entered Sage mode, and he was able to tell all the fights across the world, even though they were super far away from him. Anyway, Naruto is also able to combine Sage mode with Kurama's chakra, which he mostly does in the war arc, but he's also done it in the initial Jinchuriki mode, but it's mostly in the KCM2 form and just KCM2. After meeting Hagoromo, Naruto is able to use Six Paths Senjutsu in the form of Six Paths Sage mode. He can also use Kurama chakra on top of this, and Six Paths Sage mode changes the cloak to look a little different. The cloak is he had a duster looking thing with KCM2, but with Six Paths Sage mode he has more of a just jacket, and it's darker, and he also gains the truth seeking orbs. Something else to note is Naruto's Kurama avatar looks more yellow and smooth after gaining Six Paths chakra. At his final battle with Sasuke, Naruto makes a 3-headed, 6-armed Kurama avatar to fight Sasuke's Susanoo, which was being amped by all the Biju. Some other forms are the initial Tailed Beast mode, which Naruto got while training with B, but was never used again. I wonder why. Full KCM with Sage mode, which was used in the last, and basically full KCM is just both yin and yang sides of Kurama, because Naruto never had that till after the war. Full KCM with Six Paths Sage mode, which is again just yin and yang combined with Sage mode, Six Paths Sage mode. A Kurama avatar with just the head, and a full Kurama avatar combining both halves of Kurama. And those are all of Naruto's forms, and I think it's safe to assume that Naruto has some of the most transformations in anime manga, at least from what I've seen. Anyway, there will be a link to the Quora answer that helped me with this below. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And have a wonderful day, and goodbye.
It's finished. I guess this is the end. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failure. The tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.